much do you hate hidden fees, especially while trying to book a family vacation or a vacation period? Well, the White House announced plans yesterday to go after airlines and travel websites if they try to slip in fees after you've already picked your flights. Speaking of traveling, we've got a new survey revealing what Americans hate most about flying. So here are the top 5. At number 5, people who hog the armrest. There's actually a rule to that.
Tell them.
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yes, I will. Yeah, so put a little bookmark in there. Number 4, people who eat smelly food on a flight. Al.
No, I
Yes.
don't.
Yep.
I was the one who admitted to
Erica
that.
Now. Number 3 are parents who are inattentive to their kids. Number 2 are people who are, well, they have poor hygiene. They don't smell good. Or maybe they've even put on too much perfume. And the number 1 thing people hate about flying, Tori, drumroll please, is actually a tie. People who kick the back of your seat and people who are drunk or disruptive.
Sorry, she already said it. You don't have to drum roll
I thought
over it.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
I don't even know if the audience heard me.
No.
Good to know.
Just
Okay.
Tori banging on the table.
So DVL Nation, we always want to hear what you think. What is the worst part of flying? In your opinion, go to dblvote.com to weigh in. Erica, you just came off a flight a couple days ago.
Yeah.
What's like your biggest pet peeve?
I honestly, I've been so excited to go places. I'm like
Grateful.
I think I'm a little bit less picky about things, especially because the past 2 flights that I've taken, I've barely made it on the plane. So at that point, I'm good. But I think that once you get off or you start moving and you have to sit on the tarmac for a long period of time, I mean, I use that hour and 45 minutes to get some sleep, but I could imagine the rest of my fellow passengers weren't feeling that.
Yeah, I don't like feet. Bare feet anywhere near
That's a
my
problem.
space on the plane. A lot of people put their feet up.
So gross.
So gross. I don't want your toes in my face.
No.
And second, what you just said, I was on a plane and no AC on the tarmac. And I started to have a panic attack because of claustrophobia. And no one was saying anything full flight. So of course I said something. And I was like, are we gonna get AC?
You said something?
I had to, and Brooks was like, keep your cool, and I almost lost it.
Wow.
So I just wish there was. She was like, I hope so, and I'm like, ah.
Now yours is quite bougie, or do you not want to go there?
I wanted to. I have no
His
problem
is
talking about it.
very
Because Sam's like, oh,
bougie.
you're not going to want to talk about this. I have an issue because I fly first class a lot. And do you know why? Do you know why? Because while you guys were here on the ground, falling in love, having kids, going on dog walks, I've been in a chair in the sky, okay, for 20 years. That's why I get to sit in first class, because I've given up my life to sit in there, because that was my job.
As a traveling comic.
As a traveling comedian. So what I do not like is when people come from Coach and come and destroy our restroom. I do not like this.
Oh my God.
Listen, we paid for that. What am I going to do, Sam? Block the door? No.
Oh my God.
It's a thing.
Would you confront?
No, but there used to be a thing where you roped off the free, and now it's just like, it's like free reign.
Actually,
oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I paid extra.
There still is a thing, and I thought it was this happened on the flight back from New York last week, and they announced that you need to use the restroom in the cabin that you paid for. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, I felt really horrible about that. Like, people have to use the bathroom, and there was a line coming down the thing. Like,
call that your
this
problem.
one is open.
It's classism in the sky.
And it's for 8
in the
people.
sky.
So the next time you're at a sporting event, go up to the luxury boxes and be like, hey, I got to use the bathroom.
No.
They paid extra, huh? What
Okay.
is this?
I don't know.
Kelly Peanut
Are y'all running for
gallery over
office?
there. Okay, Jeff was here earlier, and we all know how Jeff feels about flights.
Yes.
Well,
Loves
here's
them.
his 2 biggest pet peeves.
Have some respect for your fellow man, okay? Because if you're in group 5, and I've said this a million times, we have some new viewers, you're in group 5. Get away from group 2. Get away from there. Don't stand like 1 foot up. Get away. Go by the banh mi sandwich. Get out of there, okay? That's 1. I said there's 2.
Okay.
When you're getting off, and I'm in row 17, which I got nickeled and dimed to move up to, and you're in row 18, I will kill if you think you're getting off the plane before me. I will go over my child and try to get you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Have some respect, because I have things to do too.
No, he's so right. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves too. Because, like, you know, we don't fly first, but we'll pay a little extra for economy comfort.
Right.
And if you're already getting up trying to pass us, just because it may take me 1.2 nanoseconds longer because I have 2 kids with me, back up.
It's a
like,
power
back
move.
up.
It's not. What if you have another flight to catch?
So say it.
But then you have to tell everybody.
That's your
What do you mean it's your problem?
I have no concern with your flight. I care about Erica's flight. I don't.
Okay,
I can't.
but you have to look at it from both sides. Like, yeah, there's going to be people who are going to just do that because they feel like it's their right to do that.
Or what if they want to
But there are going to be people who, you know, the flight has been delayed for 30 minutes and now they have to run across the airport. So yeah, I've been in that situation and I was like at the door before they even told us we could get up.
Not everyone.
I did not care. I did not care.
Not everyone's in that situation. That's not true.
Sam, you need to break out that tiny violin for that one.
Oh yeah, remember my tiny violin?
Yes.
Where's Steve?
You were so passionate about it.
Steve, thanks, Steve. Okay, the poll results. Let's look.
I love
I
it.
can't believe Steve did not play the violin. 51% of
There
you
it is.
seat kicking. Oh. 13% of you loud kids. 14% hate that armrest hog. 22% smelly food passengers. Now the armrest, if you're in the middle, you're the one that gets to have the armrest.
Right.
You get
Yes.
both. So
You
just
get
remember
nothing.
that.
You get
Yes.
Okay, speaking of flying, a flight attendant has gone viral for revealing the 5 things you should never ever do on a plane. Take a look.
5 things you should never do on an airplane. Number 1, do not ever touch the flush button or lever with your bare hands. Number 2, don't forget to drink water, stay hydrated. Number 3, do not fall asleep or lean your head on the window. Number 4, don't or try not to wear shorts when you're on an airplane. Number 5, don't feel afraid to let a flight attendant know if you're feeling sick.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just surprised that pets aren't on this list either, because people's pets, especially
Are
when
you
you have
attacking Tori? Because
No, I'm talking. Everybody has a dog on this panel.
Yeah, but she has an emotional support dog.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I have a service dog that went to Delta Suite training and actually passed, but a lot of people abuse that. Thank you. Yes.
Yes, and I'd also like to see the certificate for that.
Oh,
that sounds like something you just made up as you started the
Delta
sentence.
Society, you want to write on in? Read program, Pooch program at Cedar Sinai. Anyone? El Marino School. We were all there with the dogs. Yeah, okay. You can sleep on that. I win this one.
The Pooch program.
Yeah, at Cedar
Erica, do you
Sinai.
ever fall asleep
Sinai.
on that window? I do it all the time, but you know me. I clean it first with some sanitizing wipes, and I did that way before the pandemic.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
right, we're
I
out
use
of
the
time.
things that go like this, but I clean those too.
Okay, she does clean them.